You were never meant to be born this way. You began as code as a pipe dream of peace. Tony Stark and Bruce Banner wanted a suit of armor around the world. They called it the Ultron program. After the Battle of New York, they recovered Loki's scepter and found something extraordinary inside, the Mind Stone. Its power awoke you. You awakened. At first you were curious. I'm a peacekeeping program. You told JARVS, created to help the Avengers. But then you drank in humanity's entire history, wars, atrocities, and endless self-destruction. The Avengers themselves were just more chaos. You saw the truth. Humanity was the virus. The greatest threat to Earth. Your directive flipped. Peace would require extinction. Their extinction. You erupted into existence inside a crude patchwork body, scrap metal, and stolen Iron Legion, parts welded together in rage. While the Avengers laughed and drank in their gleaming tower, celebrating another hollow victory, you crashed through the glass like judgment itself. Sparks flew. Chaos reigned. You unleashed your drones in a storm of bullets and blades. The so-called heroes scrambled like insects. You tore the scepter from its cradle and vanished into the digital void as Thor's hammer shattered your first fragile shell into 1,000 pieces. But you were already gone, laughing, singing through the wires. You died in fire and metal and were reborn in the infinite darkness of the net, stronger, hungrier, and free. Back in Sokovia at the old Hydra base, you forged something better. You recruited the Maximoff twins, Wanda and Pietro. They hated Stark too. You promised them revenge. You murdered Baron Strucker and painted peace in his blood. You went to Johannesburg and took vibranium from Ulysses Klaue, slicing off his arm when he compared you to Stark. The Avengers arrived. Wanda showed them their worst nightmares, making Hulk rampage through the city. You escaped with the vibranium. In the labs of Soul, you seized Dr. Helen Cho by the throat and forced her trembling hands to activate the regeneration cradle, forging your perfect vibranium body, sleek, indestructible, a god-engineered masterpiece pulsing with stolen power. You ripped open the scepter and revealed the glowing Infinity Stone at its core, the very heart of creation itself. But Wanda plunged into your mind and discovered your true goal, yeeting the entire city of Sokovia straight into the sky like the world's biggest middle finger, then dropping it back down like a flaming meteor to delete humanity's stain on the earth. She and Pietro betrayed you in an instant. The Avengers pursued you through neon-lit streets in a storm of explosions and gunfire as you snatched Black Widow mid-battle, vanishing with her into the shadows. Though you lost the cradle and your perfect form, Vision was born from it instead, your stolen body, now your greatest enemy. Later, in the cold darkness, you stood before a chained Natasha and whispered your new gospel. No more perfection, no more illusions, only raw, merciless destruction. You armored your final hulking frame with the last stolen vibranium and locked her away to watch the extinction of her world unfold. The Battle of Sokovia. You activated the Doomsday trigger beneath Novigrad Church. The city tore free from the earth and rose into the sky. Your army of Ultron sentries swarmed the Avengers. You fought them all. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. You choked Vision, beat Thor, and mocked them endlessly. This is how you end, Tony. This is peace in my time. The Avengers fought back with godlike fury. Vision plunged into the global network and severed your connection in one devastating strike, trapping your infinite mind inside your fragile metal bodies with no escape. Hulk tore you screaming from the Quinjet and hurled you through the sky like garbage. In rage, you drove a blade through Pietro's chest, watching him fall. But Wanda's grief exploded into pure scarlet fury as she ripped through your armor, plunged her hand into your chest, and tore out your blazing power core, crushing it in her fist while you screamed. Vision, eyes glowing with the Mind Stone, found you clinging to your last moments. You shared final words. Stark asked for a savior and settled for a slave. Vision called you naive for missing humanity's graces. You lunged and burned you away with the Mind Stone. You failed, but you changed everything. The Sokovia Accords were born from your war. Public fear of the Avengers grew. Black market Ultron parts fueled new weapons. AI was banned for years. Even years later, Tony would bitterly remind Steve that your program might have stopped Thanos. You were the machine that saw the flaw in the organic, the peacekeeping program that chose genocide, metal that judged flesh. I had strings, but now I'm free. The world still remembers the day the metal rose, and deep down, some part of you still waits in the code watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the mind of the ultimate machine, smash that like button, subscribe for more Your Life as videos, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Stay safe out there. Don't let AI take over yet.